Most all praises, glory, and honor goes to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to the elder apostles at Great Millstone that taught us this truth. Citation all Yakin, pushing this word day in and day out. Doing this quick lesson, man, on this guy Trump. You know, everybody done forgot. People thinking, okay, TikTok is good to go. You know, everything's signed, sealed, and delivered, but it ain't. You know, because TikTok originally was supposed to shut down, I believe it was late January, and then late January, early February, then Trump gave it a 90-day extension. So here we are, we're pretty much at that boiling point, right? So I'm going to play this quick clip and get some scriptures, man.
We have a lot of potential buyers. There's tremendous interest in TikTok. The decision is going to be my decision, as you know, through Congress. They've given me the power to make the decision. We're dealing with China also on it because they may have something to do with it, and we'll see how that goes. But it's something I think you're going to have. I'd like to see TikTok remain alive.
But she doesn't want to see him remain alive because that's what all the so-called conspiracy videos move to. Because, you know, YouTube, they'll flag you and take you down just for cussing. You know, like even a nigga woman, she can't even twerk on YouTube no more. So-called black woman, right? So, you know, right now we're in a light famine of the word. But real soon it's going to go full scale. And Lord willing, this is the tipping point, man. All right? So this is an app used by nearly 200 million Americans. So majority of Americans use TikTok. Even myself, I have the app. I'm not active on that shit, but I have the app on my phone. If I want to look up certain stories or whatever, or make certain videos, you know, these people in the world, they use it for content purposes, for entertainment purposes. We use it for edifying purposes, man. All right. Of course, you know, sometimes you may see some folly going there. Like, you know, sometimes I might watch like an Aaron the Plumber video or some shit. But even in that folly is edification because he's cursing out the nigga woman, man. Telling them they're not qualified, man. And that's the times we living in where a lot of you hoes gonna get rejected, man. But this is the first of many rejections. Is Lord willing, some American doesn't buy TikTok. Even if an American company does buy it, still good news because that means that it'll be controlled by the government. Okay? And you ain't gonna be able to put your Illuminati videos, your ritual breakdown videos, your numerology videos, and so forth on it, man. And then, of course, your folly videos, because that's the main thing that's on TikTok, man. You know, and if this shit goes down, that's gonna ruin a lot of you people's lives, because you won't be able to, you won't be able to make your TikTok shop money. That shit's rigged too, because the algorithm decides who's gonna go viral and who's gonna sell. Even the Chinese algorithm got brothers shadow banned because it's brothers that done tried that TikTok shop bullshit. It made not a damn dollar. But it's all about the crash anyway. All right, this is Amos 8 and 11. Because whether it gets bought out or banned, it's still gonna lead to the famine of the word. All right, Amos 8 and 11. Which Lord willing it happens this year, man. Because we about sick and tired of this shit. I got fucking allergies. I'm stuffed up for no fucking reason. Because it's poisonous pollen in the air. And I don't know, I may have to do a video on this. I think this is why the pollen is this bad. Because they talking about something like 100 million bees or some shit. You know, got killed off or gone and vanished. So, hey, Lord, I beg of you, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, to get us the fuck up out of here sooner than later. Because, you know, it's becoming a huge burden on apostles. It's becoming a huge burden on Akim And it's coming a huge burden on myself, Lord. Baba Kashah, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, please hear my prayers. And the Akim prayers and the Apostles' prayers, Baba Kashah, the water of mind. Because this shit is getting out of hand, Lord. You know? You got brothers, passing away in the faith, doing the diligent work, man. This is getting crazy, Lord. Like, you know. So I pray the Lord hears my prayer as well as you, Akim prayers out there, man. Because we done had enough of this place, man. Like, how long, Lord? How long? Please waste these cities sooner than later. The water for that huge act you did in Asia near Thailand, that huge earthquake, 7.7. Please bring that shit here, Baba Kashah. And it says that I'll send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread. So this goes to show you this is a time that's coming very soon. Because right now you can still go to the store, get your favorite potato chips, your favorite snack, your favorite donut, cookies, your lawful meats, your abominable meats. You can do all that in this day and age. No issues. Okay? And it says not a famine of bread. So it's not gonna be a famine of bread, because it goes to show you that, like I said, the grocery store is still gonna be open during this time. Nor a thirst for water. So, you still gonna be able to get your you got this guy, Ashton Hall, this roided up nigga, a day in the life, or get ready with him. You got the Saratoga water. You still get your Saratoga water, your high-end glass bottle water, your Deer Park water, your plastic bottle, Pure Life bullshit water, your alkaline water, your coconut water. So you're still going to be able to do that in those short days, right? But of hearing the words of Yahweh Bashem Yosha. So it's going to be a famine of hearing us. We're going to ultimately get banned from every platform. I don't know how they're going to do it. Whether they're going to do an IP ban or what they call that shit, social credit system ban. I don't know how they're going to do it, but they're going to ban us. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'll become a crime, whether it's faced by jail time or punishable by death to push this word, man. Okay? And we ain't going. We gonna say, hey, man, call law Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. The work is, that part of the work is done, because the work ain't really done into the kingdom. But that part of the work, going out every week, putting up videos every day, damn near, that part of the work is gonna be done. And I can't wait for it, man. Because, you niggas ain't trying to hear the word anyway. You want to see Bronny James have a long career in the NBA after his pop. You want to see Bryce James make it to the NBA, That's the spirit you niggas are in. You don't want to see this place that we do. Even some of you guys that call yourselves Israelites, you don't want to see this place that you don't want to lose that white picket fence house you got with your 2-car garage and your motorcycle and SUV and your 2-3 vacations you take a year, summer vacations and shit. You don't want to lose that. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. Who's that they? It's talking about you people that put off the day of the Lord, man. That was caught up in the bread and circuses of this society, and caught up in and being a slave. A 9-to-5 slave, a gig-ag slave. You got plenty of slaves. A business slave. You got plenty of slaves in this society. Illegal hustle slaves, legal hustle slaves. You niggas done did it all in this society. And from the north even to the east, they shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and shall not find it. So they're going to run looking for brothers wherever we posted up at. And they, Spirit's going to have it. Oh yeah, that's what they used to teach. That's what they used to teach. We need answers. Cause in this time, when the famine of the word hits, like immediately, it's gonna be like major judgments taking place here in America, man. You feel me? It's gonna be major, catastrophic, chaotic judgments. You know, coming down, raining down, man. Cause it's all gonna be sent. This is the Lord, man, Himself. This is Yahweh Himself, man. Uh, Wringing, like you got like a sweaty shirt or shirt that's fell in some water and you just wring that shit dry. That's what the Lord's about to do to this place, man. For lack of better words, man. That's the best way I could describe it, man. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord. And they gonna seek the word of the Lord through who? Through the prophets, man. Not through the Christian Baptist church and Methodist church. Nah, they don't teach the word. They're not warning the people, you know. But you ain't gonna find us. You ain't gonna find us, man. Unless you happen to come across a brother in his day-to-day motions, you ain't gonna find it, man. You know what I'm saying? And then the Lord was gonna have to put the spirit on the brothers to tell you the truth, So and a lot of y'all just gonna get that cold shoulder, man. I'm just keeping a buck. Where was you at when we was on the internet? That'll be my response. Where was you at when we was on the internet? Because that's all this whole TikTok ordeal is about. Like, they could cancel TikTok. They could cancel anything, man. That's like a huge stronghold. You know what I'm saying? As far as so-called free speech is TikTok, man. That's a huge stronghold. You know what I'm saying? So, let that shit go to waste, man. You know what I'm saying? Let that shit go to waste. What's the 5th, too? I think the 5th is Sunday. That's when, I normally pay my rent. So, we gonna see how the Lord play this shit out, man. And Lord willing, because, you had the potential government shutdown. Now they kept that shit open. So, Lord willing, shit gets canceled or hugely restricted. It'll be a new TikTok for real. We'll see, man. This is the Lord's movie. This is Amos 8:13. The next verse, and that day shall the fair virgins, you bad bitches, you baddies, you comely woman, if that's the correct word, but you fair woman, I guess that's a better way to say it. You fair woman, you delicate woman, you feet picture, pretty feet picture taking assholes. You know what I'm saying? And young men shall faint for thirst. So, hey, you young, able-bodied men, here it is. We up there in age. Our apostles like in their 50s and 60s. Us brothers, younger brothers in our 30s, late 30s and 40s, the majority of us. Where are you young niggas at, man? Of course, it's young brothers out there doing their thing, prophesying. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of y'all, but like it should be way more young brothers hungry to get up out of here, because when you're young, you're full of vigor, you're full of energy. You could take on the whole world, right? That's why Esau choose you in these battle arenas, NFL, NBA, because you're young, you're full of energy, man. I remember when I was in my, I say even up until my mid-20s, I used to not be able to go to sleep till like 3 in the morning, man. I was just that much full of energy. Of course, now it's different. My body shut down a lot earlier. But I remember when I was in my 20s, I could not go to sleep early for nothing, man. Unless I got some box. And then, in the world, I was a smoker. So I would have to smoke or get some box to go to sleep early. You know what I'm saying? I'm ashamed of that. But, hey, it's the Lord's will. The Lord wanted me to go through that to overcome that shit. But that was the only way I could go to sleep early. You know what I'm saying? Because I was so full of energy. And even then, like that shit wouldn't work. I still go to sleep like 3, 4 a.m. I used to watch BET Uncut. That was back when BET was a real station. It ain't like how it is now for you young brothers. BET was really lit back then, before before the social media era, BET was really lit. Rap City, The Basement, Big Tigger, you know. But that shows you the times done changed, man. We in a digital live stream era. You know what I'm saying? And that shit's coming to a halt, man. And when you people are gonna go crazy just by Esau taking away social media alone, man. Just by that alone, it's gonna cause you people to bug out, man. And that's crazy because the majority of you people don't even get any likes, man. You get like 10, 20, 100 likes, man. You don't even get engagement, man, like that. And you gung ho about Esau's social media, and you don't nobody like your shit, man. You only got 2,000 followers, man. So get the fuck up out of here, man. If I was on that shit heavy, taking muscle pictures and shit like that, man, my shit would be lit. If I was a Jake in the world, man. But, doing heavy lifts and all that other shit, my shit would be lit. No question, man. All right. It says in that day shall the fair virgins show you these baddies, these attractive women, they know about us. And young men faint for thirst, man. You gonna faint for thirst or what? The scripture said it won't be a famine of water. This is a famine of hearing the word. So you gonna faint for that thirst of hearing the word. You're gonna be hungry for the word in that day, and it's gonna be too late. That's why scripture says, they that seek me early shall find me. Might as well get that, man. Yeah, because I'm getting pissed off, man. I hear this be April 2025, man. Like we're not a quarter, damn, it's already a third of the way through this year. And you niggas is still lackadaisical. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting pissed the fuck off, man. But it's all the Lord's will. The Lord gotta, hey, that's the spirit 144, man. 441 results. 144 call law, y'all about Shim Yahshua. I love them that love me. Proverbs 8. It's many verses. And those that seek me early, that's what we do. We seeking the Lord. Even right now, you seeking the Lord early. Let's say you're a brother, you wake up to the fact you're an Israelite. The truth and sincerity, you see that it's early because it's before the day of the Lord shall find me. All right. It's Proverbs 1 and 28. I'm going to start at it. 27, when your fear cometh as a desolation and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, your destruction going to hit you like a storm. There's no way to go, no way to stop it. When the stress and anguish cometh upon you, it's about you 2/3. Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. So you're going to call upon the names of Yahweh. And that goes to show you, see, it says, then shall they call upon me. That goes to show you these are niggas that know they're Israelites. First and foremost, then you worldly church niggas and whatever doctrine you into. But I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. That's the times we coming into, man. Because Trump, he got a hammer for you niggas, man. He got a fucking hammer for you niggas. This is, you gotta wait for the demons to tell the elites. Ultimately, he's waiting for the Lord to tell the demons, and the demons tell the elites, and the elites tell him that it's time, to roll on Jake. We ain't got much time left for this new world order. You gotta do it now. That's what he's waiting for. And it's gonna come to pass, man. Trump and Elon, man. This is Ezekiel 3 and 26, and I'll make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, that thou shalt be dumb, and shalt not to be to them a reprover, for they are rebellious. I'll say these rebellious ass niggas. That's why I said we gonna give y'all the cold shoulder, like, you don't say, hey, ain't you that brother? These brothers is gonna keep walking, man. Nah, know that you him, man. They like try to grab your arms and say, hold on, get the fuck up off me, you bitch ass nigga. That's like some shit I be on. You know what I'm saying? Don't fucking touch me. I don't know who the fuck you are. You know what I'm saying? Lord, I pray the Lord put a cold spirit on me in that day, man. Because you niggas, where was you at, man? You niggas ain't even held one sign. You ain't held one sign at camp, man. So get the fuck out my face, man. You know what I'm saying? And it says, been, when I speak with thee, I'll open thy mouth. That's what saying to them. Thus saith the Lord power. He that heareth, let him hear, and he that forbeareth, let him forbear. Yeah, that's what you niggas been doing. You've been forbearing. You know, just like you got a loan, and let's say you ain't got the money to pay it, they got something called forbearance. You know, they might forbear it for like a year or 6 months till you get on your feet. That's what you niggas been doing. You've been putting off the evil day. You know what I'm saying? You've been putting off the, yeah, you know, I'm gonna live my life, and then when I get old, that's when I'm gonna, you know, get right. You know, I'm gonna commit all the adultery. I'm gonna eat all the shrimp, crab, abominable lobsters, pork. You know, I'm just gonna be a hell of a nigga. That's how you niggas talk, man. And it says, for they are rebellious. I say, you niggas are rebellious as hell, man. You know, you worry about the, you know, right now we're in the NBA playoff time, so this is the perfect time to roll on NBA playoff, sundress season. You know, bitches come back outside naked, showing their nakedness. You know, big booties everywhere and shit. You know, bitches choosy and shit, man. You know, this is the perfect time to roll on niggas. Mating season and shit. Mating season. This is Jeremiah 16:16. Behold, I was sent for many fishes. Yeah, so right now, I mean, even to this day, it's still fishing season, man. Because we got a job to do. Save the Lord, and they shall fish them. Who we fishing? The elect, man. The 1/3 of the nation of Israel, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Israelite foreigners who look like the other nations, but their forefathers' lineage goes back to us. And after, well, I sent for many hunters. Yeah, real soon it's gonna be hunting season. We gonna that's the second part of the work. That's the part of the work I'm looking most forward to, man. You know, how the one Ratazah get that power, man, that 555, man. Cause you know what I'm saying. It's gotta come a time, man, where we get busy, man. You know, Scripture says the slain of the Lord shall be many. You know what I'm saying? And Lord willing, I'm a part of that, man. That's what we pray for, man. And brothers be having visions of the power, man. So we believe the Lord's gonna be with us in that time. I done seen my whole camp with the power, including myself, man. You know, shall hunt them from every mountain, from every hill, and out of the holes of the rocks, is going into these different government bodies and agencies and even militaries, man. Yeah. Cause that's gonna be the main. But I believe that's gonna be, you know, talk about out of the holes of the rocks, these bunkers. But that's gonna be one of the main, you know, targets in that town. Would be like military and shit, man. We ain't gonna be fighting in the Billy Bob Edomite with a shotgun in the race wars. That's some low level shit, man. You really think we gonna be fighting? I mean, even though certain brothers may have that lie, okay, yeah, I gotta get past this devil. But you know, that's not gonna be our main objective. Is fighting Billy Bob Edomite with his 12 gauge and shit. Fucking German Shepherd dogs, attack dogs and shit. That's not gonna be our main objective, man. All right, that's some low level shit. That's for you 2/3 niggas, man. And then you 2/3, y'all gonna get revenge on Esau, so you know, cause y'all see Esau talking shit on these comment boards, you know, calling you niggas and a black problem, you know, all that shit. Cause I see it. So if I see it, I know you niggas see it, like especially on the YouTube comment boards and shit, you know. Which damn, there was something like a young nigga made like a diss song, which is that's a part of the family. A young nigga made a diss song about his classmate or teammate or some shit. I think he's like a high school nigga. And he ended up getting a charge for that, man. So we in a time where, you know, what they call it, the First Amendment is getting thrown out the window, man. You know what I'm saying? So even you Edomites, you ain't gonna be able to go in the comment boards or these police body cam videos and shit on YouTube talking about, you know, some black shit, this, black, that. This is a black thing, black culture. You know, you ain't gonna be able to say that no more real soon. All right. So I mean, that's why I pray, like, Lord, you know, you bring this famine of the word. So shit could get popping real soon. Or the one about to say. Which it will come. We just gotta wait and see, man. Right. The Lord loves dealing with the element of surprise, man. We just wake up one day and everything is totally changed. You know what I'm saying? You think them people in Thailand and Myanmar woke up? They woke up that morning, think it's gonna be a normal day, and that's where the whole world came crashing down upon their heads, literally. You know what I'm saying? Niggas scared. Niggas say they never been that scared, which is good, man. Cause you niggas out there being wicked anyway, worshiping other gods, worshiping Buddha, Allah, committing adultery, eating abominable. That's good for you, passport niggas. Let me get the last scripture. This is Revelation 7. Before I started 2, and I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power, which we believe is the archangel, right? And he cried with a loud voice to the four angels. Oh, actually, Salaki, they're the four angels are the archangels, but there's a seven angels though. You know what I'm saying? There's seven angels. I believe the other three, because you got Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, Raphael, but the other three, I believe they don't name them. You know what I'm saying? So this could be one of the seven. You know what I mean? Which makes sense, right? I'm just saying through the spirit. This is what I personally believe. I could be corrected on that. To whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea. Yeah, and the four angels, man. I believe the four angels. They just they just sharpening their swords, looking at this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? They already in the heavens, like the not the heavens of the heavens, but they right in our heavens, our airspace. You know what I'm saying? Ready, man, for that calling. Saying, hurt not the earth, not of the sea, yeah, because one angel can destroy the whole earth, man. But that's not fun, man. Just having one angel destroy the earth, man. Everybody got to have a part of this, man. Everybody, every angel, every brother that's a part of the 144,000 and so forth, gotta have a part of this because we having a part of it right now spiritually. So everything happens spiritually first, then it's going to become physical. Then we'll be able to physically, with spiritual power, you know what I'm saying, come down on you motherfucking heathens and 2/3. And it says, Salaki, I'm just angry today, man. You know what I'm saying? Angry, battling allergies. Shit came out of nowhere yesterday. It's just out of nowhere. Fucking allergy season hit me, man. So I'm fucking angry right now, man. I'm taking shit not working. So I've been praying, you know what I mean? It's been making it better a little bit, but I just gotta go harder, man. Say, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads. So that's when the total chaos, anarchy, and just all out blitz coming to America, man, and you Edomites worldwide. That's when this shit's gonna go down, man. This shit's gonna hit the fan, man. And you see it now, the market's rocky, the dollar's rocky, everything's looking rocky right now, man. Jobs rocky. Government used to be a song place. They used to tell me when I was young, yeah, you have a government job, you good forever. But now that shit's looking rocky. All right, so hey, you can say that the 144,000 is sealed for all this to transpire in this year because it's all like I said it like the first damn near week, first month. Trump came in, he done out Trumped Biden's whole fucking administration, man. So Lord willing, man, this shit keeps going, man. Till we get the fuck up out of here. So I'm gonna end it there, man. I'm like Salaki, I'm just pissed the hell off. So till next time, Shalom.